Alright, let's get right into the news. 6 mana, 5/6. Battle cry, your opponent casts a random spell from their hand. Why are they adding all these disruption cards against combo? It's so BS. It's so ass. Now, imagine if you make your opponent cast like their coin or their innovate. Or they randomly got asked oh my god, make your opponent cast Cataclysm. Oh shit.
Ha, this guy's toast.
God damn it. All these combo disruption cards is really bad for us. This will make combo decks harder, which will just make you more impressive when you pull off a combo. That is true. That is true. If there's so much anti-combo decks, less people will play combo, which means I can play combo and feel special about it. You know what? Add more combo disruption. So it's a great anti-combo card, obviously. The stats aren't bad either. 6 mana, 5/6. It's obviously understated, but not by much. This is not too bad. It forces your opponent to use their removal at an opportune time. Like, you play this and your opponent forces out their Flame Strike. It's still good, right? Or even if you force out a Fireball, it can target your own minion. Not their own face too. Imagine making your opponent pyroblast themselves in the face. I think this card is great. Because unlike a minion pull, which is almost always beneficial for your opponent, a spell pull, you can turn it around on them just based on RNG. Spells are much more conditional than just slapping down a minion. I think it's a very solid 5 out of 5. It's a very solid 5 out of 5. The stats are good. The effect is amazing against combo deck, great against control decks, and with every targeted spell, there's always a chance that it backfires on them anyway, and you get benefit out of it. Yeah, no, this is a 5 out of 5 for sure. Tells make them play Blessing on Kings on your Saboteur. Oh yeah, even buff cards is good. Now this is insanely nice. I love it. It's a great card. The meme values is off the charts. Buff cards work to your advantage. Direct damage card can work to your advantage. Killing combo pieces. It's a 5/6 for 6 mana. Yeah, 5 out of 5. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. 2 mana, 2/2. Shadowy Figure. Battle Cry. Transform into a 2/2 copy of a friendly Death Rattle minion. What are good Death Rattle minions? The fact that I don't have a answer for you should tell you how bad Death Rattle is. So, Shadowy Figure, 0 out of 5. No Obsidian Statue. Bam, gone. What do you have? Nothing. Nothing good. It's garbage. I mean, like, it's garbage because there's literally no decent Death Rattle cards right now. So it's uber garbage. Nozari, 10 mana for 12. Battlecry, restore both heroes to full health. You play Arcanine Soul Priest and you get Nozari randomly, and then you kill both players. Seems good. 10 mana heal for full with a 4/12 body. That's a dragon. Would you play a 10 mana heal to full? Well, against aggro deck, this will auto win. What kind of healing does Paladin have right now? They got that twin spell lifesteal, but I think it's crap. What's the name of that Paladin spell that heals? The self heal's not bad. Flash heal? Quick heal? I don't remember the name of Paladin cards. I don't play Paladin. Flash of Light and Holy Light, right? Flash of Light's not bad, but that's not a lot of healing option. They lost Uther. Good synergy with Theko. Oh yeah, it does. I mean, if you ever slam this against an aggro deck, you pretty much just gonna win the game, right? Brings you out of burst range. Pyroblast. Fireballs. It's a little expensive, but the fact that it activates dragon synergy is good. Although there's not too much dragon cards that requires you to have a dragon in hand these days. Oh, right, Shrivala. I don't know, it seems really expensive. Nobody played Tree of Life. Was the reason because there's no body attached to Tree of Life? Nah, I think it sucks. I'm gonna give it a big fat 0 out of 5. Too slow to be played. Next up, Mark Shot. 4 mana. Deal 4 damage to a minion. Discover a spell. So Flanking Strike, that doesn't summon a 3/3, but discovers a spell. Not bad. I like it. It's value. It's a discover, so you get options too. 4 mana, deal 4 damage. Gets a 4 out of 5. I think it's very versatile. 4 damage is a very good spot for removing minions. And you get to pick what you want after. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Next up, Duel. Ugh. 5 mana. Summon a minion from each player's deck they fight. Boo! So much combo disruption. Boo. Buh. Woo-hoo. Great in Paladin, obviously, because Paladin has a significant amount of Divine Shield minions. You can pull your Tyrion, you can pull your Glass Knight. You get a lot of advantage with that compared to most other classes. Combo disruption, obviously. Big Paladin. Well, Agro Paladin would be very weak. They lost Baku and they lost Divine Favor. So Agro Paladin, it's really hard to pull off now. Most of the Paladins you're gonna find would be like more mid-range and control. Can a control Paladin only run big guys? Tell us, how do they fight? I assume they just hit each other. Cheesing out big minions is always nice, right? They might hit twice. I don't think so. I think it's a one-time thing. It would be kind of weird if they punch each other twice. I think it's just one attacks. I mean, it's combo disruption, but we already got a Heckle bot, so it's not anything groundbreaking. Paladin can definitely build around this with big minions like Nozari or Tyrion. Tells it won't disrupt combos because it says summon. Every day someone types that in my chat, and every day I get closer to purging the world of these misguided poor souls. I'll give it 5 out of 5. Okay, Catrina Muerte. Oh, getting some Mexican representation in Hearthstone. Wait, is she Mexican or Spanish? I don't want to offend anyone. Spanish, Mexican, Brazilian, definitely Spanish, Mexican. How can you guys tell? Well, she's wearing a sombrero, and Mexican people wear sombrero, but her name is in Spanish, which would imply she's Spanish, because Muerte is Spanish for death, so that makes her Spanish. 8 mana, 6/8. At the end of your turn, summon a friendly minion that died this game. More big priest support. Sweet. If I know one thing about Hearthstone, it's that big priest is one of the most beloved and not broken archetype in Hearthstone history. This is insane. It's a Kel'Thuzad, but you don't actually need minions to die on your turn. This is really nice. But there's no more Eternal Servitude. There's no more Shadow Essence. Let me double check. Yeah, that's gone. What about Shadow Essence? Yeah, that's gone too. Ooh, the big priest support is really winding down. How do you cheat out minions? Let's say you can't cheat out minions anymore, right? There's no more Shadow Essence. There's no more Barns. How do you survive until the late game if you want to play big priest? Well, you can't even play Obsidian Statue anymore. Cloning Gallery. Oh, there's no Lich King. There's no Obsidian Statue. There's very little big minions left. That's the problem. So you can play Grizzly. Oh, big Taunt Priest. True. Big Taunt Priest. But you're still missing Shadow Essence, right? And you're missing Res card as well. No more Eternal Servitude for big old Grizzly Bears. Damage Stegotron. Well, people aren't running Damage Stegotron right now, but they could, I suppose. And then they can run Mass Resurrect. You know, maybe Big Wall Priest can still be viable with Witchwood Grizzly and Damage Stegotron. It'll be a very weak version of it, which is fine because every deck's going to be a weaker version of what they once were, right? This is going to be disgusting and wild. Thank God I don't play wild. 5 out of 5. I love it. It's big and it's priest. A card like this can never be bad. 5 out of 5. Batterhead. 8 mana, 3/12. Rush. After this attacks and kills a minion, it may attack again. According to Blizzard Designer, this is the card that's supposed to replace Primordial Drake. Because if you play Primordial Drake, you can clear off a bunch of 2 health minions for 8 mana. And this, you can clear off a bunch of 3 health minions for 8 mana. Kind of deal. That's what they said. Alright, I'm not making the comparison. So as well about the Rush that buffs it by +5/+5. You mean Akali the Rhino? It would be cool, but in both those cases, along with Lady in White, you can't draw a Batterhead before you draw your Lady in White or your Akali, right? It's not bad. Even if your opponent does have only a 3 health minion, you're playing this and you're killing it off, and then you can potentially just leave it up. I don't hate it. This guy gets synergy with all the Rush cards. Rush Warrior could play this for sure. They have Spirit of the Rhino, right? Which was kind of played in some version of Rush Warrior. I see this being played in Rush Warrior, nothing else. Can you hit face after you kill a minion? No. Inner Fire Priest. I mean, if you Inner Fire, you're using up a combo card, right? And remember, you're gonna live in a world where Shadow Essence doesn't exist anymore. Could be in Big Priest, in Wall Priest actually. Wall Priest loves Rush and loves Taunt and loves high health minion. And this definitely fits that. It's a defensive card. You can res it with Catrina. You can mass resurrect and have a batter head to instantly remove like a few minions on his side of the board. Tells this card doesn't have taunt. Thank you, I can read. Much appreciated. It seems a little clunky to pull off. It's a hard card to judge, but I think it's a 4 out of 5 for me. It's healthy, it's rush. You can clear like 3 small minions if you can survive that long. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Next up, Vendetta. 4 mana, deal 4 damage to a minion. Cost 0 if you're holding a card from another class. Oh my. Oh my. That seems value. 0 mana Shadow Bolt. This is OP. 0 mana cards is always good. Especially in Rogue with Auctioneer. 0 mana. What options does Rogue have to steal cards right now? Blink Fox. Pickpocket? Wait, is Pickpocket still in rotation? No way. Pickpocket's been around for a while, right? Oh, wow. Pickpocket was Witchwood. Oh, right. Echo mechanic. I think Pickpocket's still too slow, though. Blink Fox would for sure fit in really well. 3 mana, 3/3 random cards are really nice. Tess is gone, though. No, Tess is still in the rotation. The new row card. Oh, Hench Clan Burglar. Right. So even if you get a mirror matchup, it's fine. Because they'll still give you cards from another class. Oh. Between Blink Fox and Hench Clan Burglar, I'm really liking Thief Rogue. This is really... Never underestimate 0 mana card. Especially when it's as good as deal 4 damage. Remember Soulfire? 0 mana deal 4 damage? They had to nerf that card. Free combo activator. This has to be great. 7 out of 5. The tempo value is huge. Wait, Elven Minstrel's rotating? Nah, it doesn't matter. 7 out of 5 still. 2 mana Plot Twist. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw that many cards. Okay. When I rated Fel Lord Betrug, I did not know Plot Twist existed. Alright? So, just want to make sure we're all aware that the rating I gave Fel Lord Betrug did not include the knowledge of Plot Twist. I'm trying to think of a meme deck you can play with this. Because if your deck is empty and you play Fel Lord into Plot Twist, it technically means you will summon every single minion that's in your hand if you play Fel Lord into Plot Twist. So I'm trying to think, is there like a cheesy ass combo? You can summon, hypothetically, any 6 minion in the world. Is there a 6 minion combo that can win you the game? Hypothetically. Think about it, chat. You get 6 minions, they all have rush, but they all die. 6 charges? Yeah, unfortunately, Doomguard rotated out. Mechathune doesn't work because you still have a handful of cards. Hakar might work, but you're going to draw yourself to death. I guess we can't come up with a sick 6 minion combo, huh? Leroy Jenkins, Reckless Rocketeer. Well, that's not enough damage. That's 3. Tells all about Blittroll Sapper. And the Blittroll Sapper will die as well, right? But what if there's 2 Blittroll Sappers? That's an extra 4 damage. No. The Blittroll Sapper would die if the board is empty. Tells all about Leopard Gnome. My Leopard Gnome's only 2 damage. Argent Commander. Alright, that's 4 damage. There's just not enough charge minions with high attack, huh? Maybe they'll reveal something. Tells Charge Devilsaur. Charge Devilsaur is rotating out. Although I like the suggestion if it wasn't rotating out. Blittroll Sapper. Chat! If Blittroll Sapper dies, it's not gonna activate. Anyone who keeps making Blittroll Sapper suggestions needs to stop making Blittroll Sapper suggestions. Dorian plus Plot Twist. Oh, wait. Well, it just means the minion doesn't die compared to Fel Lord, right? Let's say you play Dorian. If you play Dorian, the advantage is that you get 2 more mana compared to Fel Lord. So you can summon up to 6 1/1 minions. Man, if only Ragnaros was in rotation. Dorian, Plot Twist, a near empty deck. You can get any 6 minions in the world. Yeah, I don't see an OTK combo off the top of my head, unfortunately. Because you only have 2 mana, so you can't take advantage of Malagos either. And you can't summon 6 Malagos as Warlock. Blood Troll Sapper. Chat, stop saying Blood Troll Sapper. Tells, isn't there a card that doubles the amount of cards you shuffle? That's not going to help us kill our opponent in 1 turn. Dollmaster, yes. Dollmaster is a card. Toast, if you play Alec and Plot Twist, then you will have Endless Deck. Okay? An Endless Deck isn't an OTK though. We're trying to figure out if there's an OTK. Leroy, Reckless Rocketeer, Argent Commander, Wolf Rider is exactly 30 damage. Is it? 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 10. Wait, that's 7 minions, right? Wait, that's 7 minions. Damn it. You managed to add up to 30, but you didn't add up to 7. How does someone learn to count to 30 without learning to count to 7? Instead of a Wolf Rider, what if it's a, I don't know, a Raid Leader, which would technically be 5 damage instead of 3 damage. That's why it's a 6 damage, because Fell Lord has to eat up a spot. Tells you can kill Betrug with Sacrificial Pack. Okay. Is that before I don't use its ability or after I use its ability and have 0 mana? Do I Sacrificial Pack to make a space? Tells save coin from Grim Rally. Tells you can play the charge minions after. Yeah, I know, but OTK decks, you want to kill on 1 turn to be flashy. Nah, I don't think there's anything in rotation right now that makes it easy to pull off a OTK combo with any 6 minion. That's crazy to think about. It's like you can summon any 6 minions in the world. How do you kill your opponent instantly? And I guess it's just not possible right now. Is there a way to cheat out Fell Lord? There's no Skull to Nozari, right? And there's no mana reduction for demons. Something to keep in mind. But neat card. And like some people mentioned, if you have an Alec, you can delay your fatigue by a lot. Which is actually irrelevant in Warlock, because Warlock fatigue faster than any deck in the world. Any class in the world. 9 lives. Wait, hang on. Hold up. Instead of playing Plot Twist with Fell Lord, why not play Plot Twist with Geppetto Joybuzz? What if you draw Geppetto Joybuzz? I mean, the thing is, you can guarantee 1 minion. 1 card would be Geppetto. But if you get Geppetto... Oh man, if you top deck the other card you need, that would be really bad. You go Plot Twist and then you play Geppetto. Oh no, you do it on the same turn, so you can't screw up. No, wait, you wouldn't have Geppetto though. Wait, never mind. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. No, doesn't make sense. Has to be done with Fell Lord. Alright, Plot Twist. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. That's got meme potential. Next up, we have 9 lives, but it costs 3 mana. That doesn't make sense. Discover a friendly Death Rattle minion that died this game. Also, trigger its Death Rattle. So Discover's good. That means you can have up to 3 Death Rattle minions in a deck if you want to secure it. Name me all the good Death Rattle minions. Mechathune. Alright, stop, chat. Stop. Actually, hang on. If you use it on Oblivitron, you will have a Oblivitron in hand. And then that Oblivitron will be pulled out. So you can have a 3 mana Oblivitron. If you have a 3 mana Oblivitron, what's the advantage? Well, if you have another mech, the other mech has a chance to be summoned. But if your other mech is huge, is that okay? Mechanical Whelp. 3 mana 7/7 is not bad. Spider Bomb, you know, a 3 mana deadly shot, and you get a Spider Bomb in hand. So it would be straight up better than a deadly shot. So Oblivitron's the Death Rattle, Spider Bomb, Death Rattle. It doesn't have to be a mech, but let's think about the mech Death Rattle. And Mechanical Whelpling. What are some other good Death Rattles? Savannah Highmane. Man, the Sylvanas was in rotation. Ooh, that's nasty. What about just playing big mechs? Well, if you have big mechs, Mechathune's one of them. You don't have to play Mechathune to win with the Death Rattle. You can play Mechathune just because you can cheese it out like super early on turn 6. A turn 6 10/10 is not bad. Arena chest. I mean, arena chest would just be an arcane intellect, I suppose. The death rattle does have to die first, yeah. Bulldozer. You can cheat out a lot of mechs with this, with Oblivitron and with 9 lives. Catrina Winter Wisp, it's not very good. Also rotated out. Tells you summon Oblivitron with 9 lives and then you get Mechatoon. Alright, just so everyone's on the same page. 9 lives has no synergy with Mechatoon. I want to make sure everyone knows that. Okay? If 9 lives is your very last card and you play it and you trigger Mechatoon's death rattle, you're not winning the game. Because it's going to put a Mechatoon in your hand. Stop saying win with Mechatoon with 9 lives. The only thing you can use it for is cheating out Mechatoon early on. But you need your Oblivitron to die, which means you have to reach 6 mana. And that's assuming Oblivitron didn't just pull out your Mechatoon originally anyway. Oh, what would you rather pull out? Hakar? Well, you can't pull out Hakar because it's not mech. You could play Hakar and use 9 lives to trigger it. And then you play Tracking. Hear me out, chat. You play Tracking and you mill your Corrupted Blood. Oh my god, I'm a genius. It all fits. Tracking will mill the Corrupted Blood and you won't have Corrupted Blood in your deck. And he'll have Corrupted Blood in his deck. I have figured out, chat. I'll give 9 lives a 5 out of 5 because it's a cheap combo shenanigan card. And it cheats out big ass minions. And it sets up OTKs. So, no, I like 9 lives. Cards like this really speak to me on a very personal soul level. 5 out of 5. Magic Trick. 1 mana. Discover a spell that costs 3 or less. More support for Machine Gun Mage and Mana Cyclone. I like the art. Great with Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yeah. Looks like there's quite a few cards that will make Machine Gun Mage a thing. Or just playing a bunch of cheap spells and getting value out of it. It's terrible by itself because obviously you would just run good cards if you want to run good cards. Paying a 1 mana premium to discover a weak mage spell is not exactly a great idea, even if it is a little flexible. The only way you would run Magic Trick is for stuff like Mana Cyclone. Or Mana Worm, if Mana Worm didn't get gutted. Antonidas, another example of what this might work with. So right now we got Antonidas, Mana Cyclone, Mana Worm, Vex Crow, as spells that, as cards that synergize with cheap spell. Because this is essentially worth 2 cheap spells, right? Same with Ray of Frost, it's 2 cheap spells. Auctioneer, Mana Addict, anything that gains power or value with cheap spells make Magic Trick better and better and better. I will give it, by itself, as a standalone card, it's a 1 out of 5. But with every card that benefits from spell, it gets better and better. But as a standalone card, it's a 1 out of 5. If only Quest Mage wasn't rotating out. Yeah, this would be 5 out of 5 if Quest Mage was around. This is the perfect card Quest Mage needs, but Quest rotated out. So can you discover any spell or mage spells only? Discover only applies to the class, so you will only get mage spell. Eager Underling. 4 mana, 2/2. Death Rattle. Give 2 random friendly minions +2/+2. So a bad Fungalmancer. A bad Fungalmancer that people can play around by killing your other things first. Nah, this is garbage. This is absolute garbage. 0 out of 5. It's way too slow. Grim Rally. So you want to play a 5 mana Fungalmancer that doesn't have the 2/2 body that costs 2 cards to pull off. And no, it sounds terrible. No. It's crap, chat. It's crap. Next up, Druid of the Acorn. 1 mana 2/1. Add the 2 1/1 squirrels into your hand. Well, Flame Elemental was played, but each of these squirrels will cost 1. I think it's good because Token Druid has so much power in the classic set with Savage Roar, Power of the Wild, Soul of the Forest anyway, that with every set, Token Druid is always viable, right? Are they beast? Yeah, squirrels are beast. Deck filler? I don't think so. It's a little expensive though. 1 mana 2/1 and then 1 mana 1/1 and then 1 mana 1/1. It's definitely very pricey. The value is good. So how do you know the squirrel costs 1? Because if the squirrel costs 0, this card would be broken. 5 out of 5. Token Druid, Aggro Druid has always been super viable. 5 out of 5. And finally, we have Crystal Song Portal. Discover a minion. If you have no minions in your hand, keep all 3 cards. If you have no minions in your hand, you can get up to 3 minions. 2 mana, get 3 random minions. Omega Assembly is 1 mana, gain 3 minions though. So this might be good with Aggro Druid because you can vomit out all your minion. Yeah, but random minions. Like the range is so high. But it is a great refill, that is true. Like if you're playing a cheap Aggro Druid, 2 mana, the range of minions. You can get an Ultra Sword, or you can get a Snow Flipper Penguin, or you can get anything in between. So there's only Druid minions? Really? Discover a Druid. Wait, it's Druid only, huh? Hang on. If the cards are Druid only minions. Yeah, I'm seeing a different version of it on Hearthstone. Blizzard still hasn't updated it yet. Because I know on Hearthstone, it just says Druid minions. Discover a Druid minion. If you have no minions in your hand, keep all 3. So you can find the Mulch Muncher. You can find Cenarius, Gloop Sprayer, Splinter Graft, woohoo! Iron Bark Protector, Ancient Lore, Ancient War, Dream Petal Florist, Gonk. What about cheap minions? Well, you can get Spirit of the Raptor, crap. Savage Striker, crap. Dendrologist might be fine, assuming you're running a aggro token treant deck. War Druid's okay. Druid of the Scythe is okay. Crypt Lord, wait, that's rotating out, never mind. Rotating out. Keep Out the Grove is okay. Rotating out. Forest Guide. Uber crap. Slabadina's Floop can be okay. Astral Tiger, rotating out. Tree Speaker, Ixalit rotating out. Oh god, Duskfallen Aviana. Drive of the Claw. Bewitched Guardian. Ooh, Bewitched Guardian actually wouldn't be bad because you would be drawing 3 cards when you play Crystal Song Portal. It's not that bad, the Druid minions, in my opinion. You either get big stuff, which is good because you can start playing big stuff, or you get a bunch of little stuff. Because even if you're an aggro deck, if you get some big minions, it's not the end of the world because you need big minions too. And if you get 3 small minions, you're still okay with it because you have buff cards. So it's a great refill. And if your deck is nothing but cheap cards, you can pull this off pretty often. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5 as well. Lots and lots of 5 out of 5, chat. This set is looking real nice. 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 0 out of 5, 1 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. Wait, I gave this 5 right. Would I give Batterhead 4 out of 5? Catrina 5 out of 5? Am I being too generous with my rating? I think Nozari is crap, 1 out of 5. That duel and marked with fine. Shadowy Figure is crap. Unseen Saboteur is 5 out of 5 too. Lots of good stuff. There's no in between, chat. A card is either amazing or it's crap.
Hey, lights out.